Well, this is Pastor Kevin Lindley a week later. So we are on the Holy Spirit Chronicles part 70. It is Thursday night, July 2nd. So it's been a while since I have posted a video, and we've been moving. We did sell our house. So I'll explain that here just briefly. So it is Thursday night, and again, it is July 2nd. Phase one of moving is completed. Our house on Jorgen Street has sold and closed. Yay! But our new house has not been determined yet. We put in 4 different offers on places, and actually more offers than that, but 4 different individual places. And we still don't know for sure what's going to happen. So we're still working it out. But that's okay. Pray with us, agreeing the perfect will of God for our new home. It's been 1 week since I last posted the Holy Spirit Chronicles, and that was part 69. Tonight, it's part 70, and it is Thursday. So you're going to want to review last Thursday and last Tuesday. Last Wednesday, I wasn't able to get one out because of all the work we've been doing and the late nights we've been putting in and early mornings. So Tuesday, June 23rd, is part 68. Thursday, June 25th, is part 69. You'll want to review those and reacquaint yourself with Revelation chapter 5, verses 1 through 6. Here's a quick summary of 5, 1 through 6 in Revelation. The Apostle John, son of Zebedee, is still in the throne room of God. He's been translated or caught up in the Spirit in chapter 4. John has seen the throne room with the Father sitting, holding a scroll, written on the front and back the words that have been sealed with 7 seals. That was a mouthful. A mighty angel proclaims a problem. Who is worthy to break the 7 seals and open the scrolls and read it? In all of human history, no one was found worthy to break the seals. No one was able to open the scroll and reveal its mystery. No human in heaven, both the dead in paradise, no human on earth currently living, nor any human under the earth, those in Sheol or in hell. Notice that only humans made in God's image and likeness could open the scroll. But there was none found worthy. Then one of the 24 elders spoke directly to John, saying in verse 5, "The Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, has prevailed to open the 7 seals and open the scroll." The distinction is it had to be a human being, a perfect human, and moreover, a God-man. Because of the corruption in humanity in the garden, humanity was hopelessly dwarfed by the power of sin, a giant. There was and has been only one who has prevailed and overcome this giant of sin. It was Jesus Christ, and he is victorious over the power of death and sin by the power of his resurrection. Resurrection has trumped death and sin. He who was God, eternal, became a man. He was tempted in every way, just as we were and are, and yet was without sin. He, and he alone, has prevailed and has been found worthy to open the scroll and loose the 7 seals. I didn't write this in here, but it's the same concept. Jesus being both God and man, the beauty is that he came to redeem what was lost in man, which was the relationship with the Father. And by his death on the cross, he has restored relationship with the Father so that all of us can now have access to the Father. You see, that's what's made him worthy. And he is truly worthy. There is no one like him. He is the Lamb that was slain from the foundation of the world. He is also the Lion, the mighty Lion of the tribe of Judah. And he is from the root of David. And he will forever sit as God himself, but also as a man. Wow. Worthy is the Lamb. So, Jesus being victorious by the resurrection, he has prevailed, and he's able to open the scroll and loose the 7 seals. In Hebrews 2:18 it says, "For in that he himself has suffered, being tempted, he is able to aid those who are also tempted." You see, he becomes our solution to the separation between God and us. In Hebrews 4:15, just a few chapters over, it says, "For we do not have a high priest," meaning Jesus is our high priest, "who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses, but was in all points tempted as we are, yet without sin." You see, the Lamb has prevailed. The God-man, Jesus the Christ, the Messiah, has truly prevailed over the giant of sin and death by the power of his resurrection from sin and death. He has conquered death. He has conquered sin by the power of the resurrection. Revelation 5:6, "And I looked," this is John speaking, "and behold, in the midst of the throne and of the four living creatures, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb, as though it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent out into all the earth." Now, I spoke about this, and this was actually last Thursday, a week ago. And right at the very end, you might want to read about the omniscience and the omnipotent and the all-knowing, all the omnis. I talked about that in this passage of verse 6. As the story unfolds, Jesus rises from his throne and his position next to the Father's right hand. He appears as a lamb who was slain. He pivots to his left to come face to face as he approaches his Father and takes the scroll in his hand. Then he came and took the scroll out of the right hand of him who sat on the throne. Revelation 5:8. Now, when he had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, each having a harp and a golden bowl full of the incense, which are the prayers of the saints. This fantastic scene we will break down tomorrow. So Friday, tomorrow, we will talk more about this. We'll see you then. God bless.